Hi, my name is Mitchell. I am the technical co-founder here at Realms of Shad. Today I'd like to give a brief overview of what Realms of Shad is and also dive into setting up your first realm and preparing for your first session of play. So what is Realms of Shad? I like to think of it as a digital campfire for storytelling, where you can invite your friends and play live with video, audio, and text. And as you play your sessions, they will be transcribed live. Once your session is over, you can end it and generate a summary so that you can come back and remember what happened in all of your past play. Okay, so we are looking here at the hub. This is the first view that you will be met with once you log in. Now, you can see that there is the Wayward Treaty, you can see that there's Mothership. These are individual realms. You can think of a realm as a campaign, a universe, if you have multiple campaigns going that you'd like to have running side by side. But it really is, we like to imagine it as a single campaign. We'll be creating our first realm here in a moment, but I'd like to point out the Scroll of Understanding. We'll be going through a lot of information here in this video, but not all of it. If you ever have any questions, please refer to the Scroll of Understanding here. Great. Well, let's create our first realm. Let's go up here to the top, new realm. Let's call this one Goblin Encampment. Okay. Now, if you would like to force all participants in the realm to not have video, you can toggle this here. Not going to do that now. We'll go to create our realm and you'll see that created here on the hub. Let's enter here. Now, there's a lot going on here. I want to point out a few things here first, and then we can kind of dive into how to set some of this stuff up. A realm contains multiple modes. You can see them down here at the bottom. Currently, we're in the base camp. You can think of the base camp as places where you can see the session summary, you can see the party list, you can join in with a video chat, a live video chat, but you're not really in session yet. The game stream and transcript views are more for in-session play, and we'll get to those here in a moment. Let's take a look over here at the party list next. We allow for up to 8 players within a realm, and you can invite more here. So let's select this invite. You can enter your friend's email, press invite. They'll receive an email, which they can click, log in, and they will have immediate access to your realm. Great. I want to also point out something pretty important. Here at the very bottom right is configuring your realm. So let's actually create a cover image for this. So let's browse, let's grab this Goblin Encampment. Let's select upload there. Great. Now this image is the image, if you go back to the hub, let's do that now. You can see the Goblin Encampment with its new image here at the bottom. Okay, now we're back inside of that Goblin Encampment realm. Let's take a look now at character details. Character details is where you can upload your avatar images. Let's do that now. That's definitely not the type of character that would be in a realm called Goblin Encampment, but here we are. Let's call this guy Jimmy. Again, who knows? Let's select a chat color. You can select any one of these. We'll save that character. And if we go back to the party list, you can see that our character and our chat color has now been updated. Okay. Next thing is let's talk about joining the webcast. Now, Realms of Shad allows multiple different types of play. If you're playing here at a table with friends, you don't have anyone remote, that's totally fine. You can record table play here. And this just opens up the microphone and allows and collects everyone's voices from around the table and transcribes them live. We're going to just join the online webcast here. You can see my video here show up as well as my chat avatar, my character name, and the color as well. Okay. You can see over here on the right, you now have options to control your audio and video settings. Whether you want to mute, whether you want to toggle your video, or whether you just want to remove all distractions and just see all of the video chat. If you want to leave the video chat for any reason, you can do that here on the right. And then finally is the record session button, which we will do here in a moment. Actually, let's first mute ourselves and then record the session. Here we are in the game stream. In the game stream, I can chat with friends. I can roll dice as well. And I can also see scenes. Scenes we'll get to here in just a moment, but think of this as the primary place where you will be playing and communicating with your friends. Now, let's take a look over here at the transcripts view. There's nothing here yet, but there will be in a moment. So let's unmute ourselves and do a little storytelling. Your party approaches through the elder wood. You smell on the air some cooking meat. And as you look out of the trees, you see a goblin encampment. You see sentries with big clubs over their shoulders, walking around in tight formation. You see others milling about their tents in their village. This looks to be well guarded and well armored. But you have to enter to save your friend. What would you like to do? Okay, you can see that as I was speaking, we are transcribing all that is being said here live. And that will show up here in the transcription view. As you and your friends play, all of their names and all of their transcripts will combine here. And if you ever want to, after a session is complete, you can always come back here and read through the live transcriptions. All right, our session is complete. So let's go over here to the recording button. Let's stop recording. You can see our session summary is being generated. And there it is. A tense encounter at the goblin encampment. The party approaches a well-guarded goblin encampment in the Elder Wood, where they must enter to save a friend. Pretty short session. If I expand this, you can see more information. If your sessions last for hours and hours, this expanded view might help dive into a little bit more detail than a short description here might not. Let's go over to the transcripts view once more. Now, here at the goblin encampment, you can see that there is a divider here. As you play live, scenes will be generated. They'll be split logically. Say you're here at the goblin encampment, and then you decide to go back to the village. A scene would be cut between the goblin encampment transcripts and the village transcripts. So you can scroll back through and be able to find the part of the transcript that you would like to logically read through. Also, if you go to the game stream, you'll see that there's a scene recap. Each time a scene is generated, a recap is also generated. So if your players are fading for whatever reason, they can jump right in by reading a quick summary of where the session is at. Now, I want to point out here that this user that I am currently logged in as has the Storyteller subscription. Let's go take a look at the hub of someone who has not signed up for the subscription yet. You'll see at the top a try 30 days free, and if you go down to your user settings, you will also see a button to become a storyteller. You get 30 days free of unlimited access to Realms of Shad and its transcription. At the end of that 30 days, sign up for $6 a month from there. Now, if you have any questions, concerns, or feedback for us, please let us know in the comments, or you can check us out on Discord by hitting this beta feedback link in the hub. I think that's all I have to share today. So, until next time.